Hello, welcome back to Blender Sushi LiveNoding. In this episode, I'm gonna show you there is this something called Shapely, and Shapely is kind of like a Python module, and you can apparently use Shapely inside Blender, and you can control it using Sverchok add-on. And this is actually still kind of a proof of concept, so it's not. Um, I have to kind of study it first, but basically if you search for Shapely and module for Blender, you will find this page. And I just want to point out that you can install this as a module that you can run inside Blender, which is, it's going to be like a Python module that lives inside Blender, and you can just type in commands and it's going to generate like a 2D shapes very, very easily. And I'm especially interested with a Boolean capability, like to do intersection, difference, and union. So you can do things like this pretty easily if you ever want to do intersections and you get the middle part. So that can, I think, can be really powerful. One thing I want to point out is you might need to install it. Just follow the procedure here, and there is one part where you save the folder inside a module. Yeah, I think that's the most important. That's actually very, very interesting, because if you save things into modules, including a folder like this with a lot of with some Python codes, you can then easily use it inside Blender. So anyhow, if you manage to use to install the Shapely module, the next thing you want to do is to jump into Blender, and then you can test it out using Python codes. So a little bit of Python codes like this, you can do a lot. So let me try running the script. So I'm running the script, and I have this I have two circles, and I combine it into a single object. So this is a single object. This guy is multiple objects. But I think I did a little bit of Python here. Probably I'll just give it to you and let you check it out yourself. But basically, it's pretty simple. Like in this case, I have a bunch of point, but also points with buffer, so it's become like a circle. And I combine this together using union, and then I display it using polygon. And this one is actually combining it in different way. But anyhow, I like to point out that with the help of one of Sverchok developer, this can be created as a nodes, and this is the script node. So it's doing the difference, intersects, and union basically. And currently what it can do is to do, like in this case, I'm doing union. So with this example, I have that circle, you can see up there, one circle that I can easily move, or if I like, I can just add a matrices and then vector, and I can move the circle. And then I can move the other circles, and I can change the radius and the vertices number, etc. And I can easily combine them into a single shapes, which I can apparently just bake. So if I ever want to bake that part, I can easily do that, and that's become a single object, right? So that's really cool, and it's all still alive. And for the next step, I will do the same thing, another union with another circle. If I'm happy with it, I can actually bake it again over here. So show and bake. Now I have these objects. I can edit it and quickly extrude it, for example. Right, I have Mickey Mouse there. So next thing, I can use this intersects and difference. This all like a 2D booleans that you can do using Shapely. And so I have this radius, I have this circle that I can move. And as you can see, this guy will update live. So all the way up to this guy right here. I believe I have also the blue color guy right there. So the idea is that if I ever want to bake it now, just use a Sverchok command, just spacebar and then bake all. Key not found. Okay, that's interesting. Let me try baking it manually. So I can have that part, and where's the other one? This part. So this is for 2D shape only, and it's depends on whatever we pipe in into this guy right here. But it's kind of interesting that we are able to do this very easily using Blender. And so there's a bit of Python here, a little bit of Shapely module, and then so the shapes, everything works together. Still, we need to use like UV connection here, so there's still like some kind of extra step, but you are able to do this. And imagine if you have like a bunch of circles and you want to just join it into a single shape. Sure, you can do it using tools like Adobe Illustrator, where you pay for that software with for the license, but this is like doing it in open source way. And so I learned a bit of processing back then. Even now I'm still trying to learn processing. Really, processing is really good for vector kind of 2D shapes creations, but this one is slightly different. I don't know what exactly Shapely is, but Shapely is really powerful to visualize 2D shapes and generate shapes. I don't know what's the limitation exactly, but to be able to, maybe for now, just think of shapes, maybe like circles or n-gon, and you can easily union and you Boolean it this way. Yeah, I think it's something that's worth trying. It can be interesting. You never think of shapes in the same way again once you're able to do this, basically. So yeah, there you go. That's a quick look at Shapely module, Python module in Blender being driven by nodes. So thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Bye.